Good morning, students. Hope you all are well and staying safe at your homes. So, dear students, today we are going to do creative writing. But do you know what does creative writing means? Yes, creative writing. It is a kind of a writing which is written by you in a creative manner. Okay? In creative writing comes your letters, be it formal or informal, your paragraph writings, your applications, message writing, diary entry, notice writing, etc. So, today we are going to discuss one of the type of creative writing, that is diary entry. So, let's start discussing about a diary entry. First of all, let me tell you the meaning of diary entry. Okay, so diary entry, it is a kind of writing in which a person considers his or her diary as a friend and share his or her innermost feelings with a diary. Okay, or you can also say it is one of the informal categories of writing. It can be based on your experiences or any scene or narration of certain event or any other activity that the writer considers worth writing in his or her personal diary. So, students, today I'm going to discuss some guidelines for the diary entry. Okay, following points should be considered in mind while writing a diary entry. So that it contains the day, date, and the time of writing. Okay, we have to mention the day, the date, and that particular time on which we are writing the diary. Then it doesn't need any formal writings. Okay, diary entry doesn't need any formal writings, means you can pour out your thoughts, your feelings, your expressions in a free manner, in a candid way. Okay, you don't need to be formal in diary entry. Next, it is generally formal and personal. Okay, so it is diary entry. You share your personal feelings, you share your personal ideas with your diary. The writer freely explains his or her viewpoints or feelings in the diary entry. So this is what I've discussed with you about a diary entry. Now, let me tell you about the format of diary entry. Format means the way of writing the diary entry. Okay, so on the top left side of the sheet, you first have to write the day and the date. Okay, it's mandatory, it's necessary to mention the day and the date on the top left side of the sheet. Then below that, you have to mention the time also. Okay, then below the time, you have to mention the salutation. Do you know what a salutation means? Salutation means it's a gesture made as a greeting. Okay, in diary entry, the word dear diary is the salutation. You are considering your diary as your friend, so you use the word dear as a salutation in diary entry, while in letters, in formal or informal letters, you use the word respected for your teachers, for your sir, for your ma'am. Okay, so next is your body or content. In body or content, you pour out your feelings, okay, in a free and in candid manner. The next last is your signature. In signature comes your names. So that is all about the diary entry. So today I am going to discuss one diary entry with you, which is given in your English poem, that is how beautiful is the rain. Okay, so your question is like that: you recently experienced a rainy day when you had to stay at home. Write a diary entry describing your experience. So dear students, you have to describe your experience about a rainy day. Okay, but you had to stay at home at that day, so you have to share your feelings on that day. Students, I have written this diary entry for you, but it is not necessary or it is not important that you have to write my words only. You are completely free, you are completely to write your feelings in your own manner. Okay, so let's start. So we have to take in the format of the diary entry into consideration. So first we have written the day and the date, then below that we have written the time, then below that I have written the salutation, that is the diary entry. So my diary entry is like this: yesterday was a rainy day. I was down with a mild fever, and the black clouds were inviting me to come out and open. Okay, that yesterday was a rainy day. I was suffering from fever, and the black clouds on the sky, it seemed that they were inviting me to come out and open. It was drizzling, but soon heavy rains poured down. Drizzling means light showers of rain. It was really initially the rain was not that much heavy, but after that the heavy rains that fall on the earth. I came near the window and sat on a chair to peep outside. As I was suffering from fever, so I couldn't move outside, so I came near the window and sat on a chair to look outside. The trees and the plants were looking beautiful and lush green as the rains had washed the leaves off their dirt. The plants and the trees in that rainfall were looking so beautiful and lush. Lush means dark green, as the rain had washed all the dirt which had been accumulated on those plants and trees for a long time. Small kids floated paper boats and drenched themselves completely. I was watching the small kids who were busy in floating the paper boats, and they were drenching. Drenching means to wet yourself, okay? And they were drenching themselves completely in that shower of rain. After some time, it stopped raining. My mother brought a hot cup of coffee. I sipped it, but my eyes were fixed on the activities going on outside. So, after some time, it stopped raining. Then my mother brought me a hot cup of coffee. I sipped it, but my eyes were my eyes were fixed on the activities which were going on outside. Which activities? That the small kids were floating the paper boats, they were drenching themselves. Okay, I wanted to move outside when it started drizzling again, but could not due to mild fever. I also wanted to move outside when it started drizzling again, but I could not move. Why? Because I was suffering from fever. So, really, I was feeling like punished. It seemed that I was punished by God. But that's all for today. Goodbye. Dear students, I have written my name here, but I want all of you to write your own name. Okay? Everybody had to write their own name in the last. So, your homework is write a diary entry sharing your experience about hot sunny day. So, student, the one which I have explained for you, that was based on that rainy day. So, the one which I gave you for homework, that is totally opposite to the one which you have done in the class. So you have to write your experience on a hot sunny day. So you can share your experiences in that what you did on a hot sunny day, that you went outside with your parents, then you go to the beach, you go near the beach, you had a lemonade, you had ice cream, whatever, or you went to your friend's house. So it is up to you how you pour your thoughts, how you share your thoughts with your diary in the diary entry. Okay, students, for any doubt or any query, you can call me or message me. Thank you.